Hi, we are Gary and Annie from that Campervan thing. Welcome back to our channel and welcome if you're new here for the first time.
Yeah, as you can see today, we're not in the camper van, we're sat at home. We thought we'd do a little video just to talk about our top 10 essentials. We've had our camper van since July, haven't we? So about a little over 4 months, and we've had quite a few trips out, as you can see from our other videos if you've seen those. And we've got a few ideas about the kind of things that we've found really useful and we wouldn't be without, and we thought we'd share that with you today.
So we've got a top 10 list of things that we always like to have with us in the van. So the first thing on the list, most important, is Portaloo.
Yeah, that's definitely the number one. It's something we were a little unsure about, but we certainly won't be without it now, would we?
Oh, no.
It just takes a little bit of stress and hassle out of life, really. Certainly during the night or first thing in the morning, depending on where you are, you haven't got to sort of get out and try and find a toilet block or anything. And
there's no emergencies.
Yeah, no emergencies. You're not going to worry about that. So yeah, definitely been a good investment. I think ours was about 60 odd quid or something like that. So not a massive outlay. Obviously a few additional sort of chemicals and things, special toilet roll and things like that to add on to that cost. But yeah, definitely been very useful. As we tend to keep in the back of the van when we're sort of travelling, and we also bought like a storage bag for it with handles on, so it just makes it easy to move it about. I know there's lots of sort of almost boxes and things you can have to make them really comfy seats and things like that, but they don't tend to have handles on there, so a little less convenient for moving around. So we're quite happy with what we've got, and yeah, it still doubles up as a seat if you want it. So
does the job.
So it did handy. Yeah. So that's number one. So number two is a fire pit. That's been really good. To be fair, we already had one. I've got one for camping anyway. But we've loved it in the van. We take it with us. Ours is a bit well used and kind of dirty now, but you sort of invested in one for your boys, didn't you, as well?
Yeah, they've just recently got into camping, so I bought them one each for the birthday, and we've got one to show you. One of theirs, a clean one.
Yeah,
in the box.
Clean one. Yeah, just one of these. It's collapsible.
So if you take it out, you can see how tiny it is.
Yeah, so it's like
it takes up no space.
It's like it's not a tripod. It's got 4 legs, but you get the idea. And it just actually the mesh on it rolls up, and all the poles go in there. Got a nice little carry bag for it. Stores away. Takes up no room in the van. So,
but this as is the same as this.
Exactly.
Just a bit older.
Yeah. Yeah, but as has been in use for a few years now, at least probably 3 years I think I've had ours, and
good value for money.
Yeah, still going strong. It costs about £8 to £9. You can get them everywhere, Temu, Amazon. Definitely a good little bit of kit. We love getting outdoors and cooking outside. So yeah, that's an essential for us, and we've definitely got lots of use out of it, and it's brought us lots of enjoyment as well, and some good times.
We put a tripod over ours, don't we, when we're cooking? We put like a big metal tripod and then suspend a pan, which is great.
Yeah,
get lots of stuff in there.
Yeah, it's really good. So that's our number two.
Number three essential has got to be the diesel heater. I absolutely love this. You can have it on when you're asleep, you can have it on all night in the van, and it just runs off the diesel. So you're not going to run your battery down having one. It gets rid of, it keeps the condensation from forming. So you still get a little bit, but not loads.
Yeah, but it does mean you can have the window open a little crack just to let that condensation out, any moisture. Yeah. You haven't got to worry about getting too cold. As runs on a lot kind of a thermostat as well, so it'll kick on and off if you want it. But to be fair, once you've got the van warmed up, it stays nice and warm anyway. But yeah, definitely very useful.
So cosy.
Yeah, and it certainly helps expand the season for using the van. So, not just in the summer, we certainly intend to try and use as much as we can throughout the winter months, and this just makes it a little bit easier. Obviously, if you're going out and getting battered by the wind and the rain, you might come in a bit cold and a bit damp, but if you pop the heater on, you get nice and cosy in no time, and you can sort of get dried off really quick. So definitely been a godsend.
Oh yeah, and eventually we're hoping to be able to go skiing in the van, drive to France, park up in one of the ski campsites, and then get the diesel heater on. That's the long-term plan.
Yeah. So number 4, rather small scale, microfiber cloths.
Oh, exciting.
Isn't it?
Well, they are quite kind of essential. We've got one for the windscreen, the inside of the windscreen that we like to use to wipe it down in the morning, get rid of any condensation, and then one each for showering, and then we've got like a mini one, haven't we?
Yeah.
We bought for just a flannel, just for wiping down your face and whatnot. Bit boring, but very essential. Pack's really small, and they dry quite quickly, a lot quicker than a conventional towel.
Yeah, you can give them a quick wring out and then hang them up, and they soon dry. So yeah, really good, and take up a lot less space than a conventional towel. Not quite as luxurious, but they do the job, and that's the main thing.
So number 5 has got to be a curtain, which Gary bought from Temu, which arrived in a great big bag of stuff. I think he had a bit of a Temu blowout when we went away. Once we came back to this massive bag, massive parcel, and in there was a blackout curtain. Sorry, not a blackout curtain, just a curtain. Ours is not blackout. And it was about £3.50. But actually it's really good.
Yeah, absolute bargain, really. It just strings up wherever you want, really, in the van, but we tend to just put it up behind the drivers and passenger seats, and it just means that if you don't want to put the insulated sort of windscreen covers on, you can just draw that curtain, and that does us a lot of the time. And obviously, if you just want to do a quick change, you want a little bit of privacy, you can just draw that across, and it does the job. So certainly keeps enough light out for us to get off to sleep quite happily, and you get a few little chinks of light come through, but nothing significant. But it's been really, really useful, and wouldn't be without it now.
So bargain.
Okay, so number 6 on our list is a floor mat, or a bit of a carpet type thing for in the kind of main living area in the van.
You bought one from B&Q, didn't you, for about £20?
Yeah.
It just soaks up all the moisture when you come in, even for a walk. It can get a bit of the grass and the mud off your shoes. And you can just give it a quick shake out of the van. Keeps it cosier as well, keeps the floor a bit warmer if you're wearing your socks.
Yeah.
Bit of an essential. Bit of a boring thing, but we found it's a bit of an essential.
Yeah, there's obviously lots of nice mats you can buy for camper vans out there, but for now, for us, that does the job quite nicely. We might upgrade it at some point in the future, but yeah, just the fact you've got something there, I think, is the key thing, and we definitely appreciate that. And number 7 is again a bit of a practical item again, but cheap as chips, really. Only cost, I don't know, £4 or £5. It's a mini dustpan and brush.
Wow. But great for like brushing out your van. You can just quickly, when you're about to leave, give it a quick brush, get rid of all the grass and the stones, the debris, bits of mud. And also when you're cooking, you end up with bits on the floor, maybe
I do anyway.
Onion peel. Yeah.
So it's really useful, isn't it? I say, just getting things out, but also after you sort of dried your shoes off and things, you can just knock a bit of dry grass and leaves off there as well. So yeah, and it's really small, the one we've got. It's only sort of about that big, and it just slips away in a cupboard, easy to get out. So
I think we got it from Amazon.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so item number 8 is hooks. These are really essential.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, storage is a premium, isn't it? And having somewhere to hang stuff up is great. So these hooks, they're just little plastic ones. I think you've got a pack of 6 for about £3 or £4 off Temu. You get them on Amazon as well, and they designed to just hook on the back of the headrests of the front seats, but they're quite versatile. We can also hook them sort of on the edges of the windows as well, so we use them for hanging coats up, hats, towels when we're drying them off, and also we just hang a little bag on there and use as a bin. You can sort of move that about wherever you want it. So I mean, little cheap plastic item, but really just make life a little bit easier and more convenient in the van. They won't last forever, but at that price,
does.
you just replace them. But definite must.
Okay, so the number 9 is got to be a power bank, and we have got a great big chunky brick power bank that Gary bought. We thought we'd show you.
Yeah, so I think I got this one off Amazon. I think it was maybe 10 quid or something like that. So it was relatively cheap, and I didn't really know how effective and good it would be. It seems to have quite a lot of features. It's got a solar charging panel there. So when we're driving around, we tend to just put that on the dash and let that charge up. So if you take it out for the day, you can hook it onto your back of your rucksack as well. But when it's got a full charge in it, it'll definitely charge your phones 4 or 5 times over.
And really quickly.
Yeah, and quickly. And the other feature it's got on it is this particular one has got a wireless charging point there, so you can just pop your phone on it. It works really well. But it's also got 2 handy cables there that clip in. You've got your lightning cable, which we use for Ronnie's phone, and a USB cable for mine.
And we can charge the laptop as well off it if we want to.
Yeah, it's got enough juice to put some in there, and that opens up. Got some more USB points, and also that's the main charging point if you need to charge this up off the mains or anything. And there is also the torch in the front yet there, but not that we really use the torch much, but it's there if you need it. Definitely a bargain, really. Great little gadget, and it just saves charging off your leisure battery if you don't need to. So helps that last a bit longer if you're away for longer in the van between sort of hookups and things. So yeah, definitely recommend one of those. Definitely makes life easier. And number 10 is storage nets.
Yeah, these are cool. We've got a couple of them up. There's one I put on the ceiling in our van, so when I'm asleep I can put my glasses in there, my phone, I can put my book in there, got all my essentials. I know I'm not going to roll over and squash them. And then I think you put one.
Yeah, I've put one
down
at
the side.
Yeah, like the back of the van in the garage area, if you like. Put one in there, so you can just put a few essentials in there. They're very versatile. You can put them wherever you want.
And cheap.
And cheap, yeah, just dead handy. And obviously, storage. It's all about that in the van, really, where you can put stuff. So yeah, they've been very good. Definitely recommend them.
So that's it. That's our 10 things that we can't live without in our camper van. I'm sure that list will change over the next 6 months as we move into winter. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed our content. We are going to do another video on van winter essentials, so watch out for that soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.